Okay, the first thing you want to do is type in the first letter of the food that the healer needs to use while you click on the dispenser for your own food. Then you go a few spaces north of the cannon, dropping food along the way, starting at when you're west of the cannon. Then you go to the space next to the trap, dropping correct food along the way. Since this is the first wave, there are only 2 runners, and you can choose whether or not you want to stack them. It will make no difference. For this wave, there are 3 runners, and you need to kill 1 runner to get the 3rd out. It's pretty much the same as the first wave for laying food. Wrong food west of the cannon, then a trail of right food going to the trap. But you step away and then let 1 runner die, and then you step on the food and wait for the rest of the runners to come. In this case, 2. Sometimes I drop more correct food while I wait. And I think that might help attract them, but it might not, and it doesn't really matter too much. Wave 3 is the first wave you'll have to repair the trap in order to kill all the runners. The waves that you need to repair traps are 3, 6, 8, and 9. When you lay food, you do the same as the other waves. Wrong food to the west, go a little bit north of the cannon, and then right food towards the trap. On wave 3, I go ahead and just pick up the hammer and log since there's only 2 runners out. On the higher waves, 6, 8, and 9, I usually wait until all the runners are ready to be killed, so I don't have a whole bunch of runners wandering around. Also, since there's only 4 runners this wave, you don't actually need to stack, but I usually do anyways. Sometimes have to be patient and let the runners come. The only thing you can do is go to where the runners are and drop wrong food and hope dropping the wrong food by them forces them to go to a correct trail, but on the higher waves you usually don't want to leave the trap too much, so it's good practice. This is wave 9, so it'll require more than 1 repair. Dropping food can use the same path as the other waves. The difference between this wave and wave 3 is I wait for all the runners to group kill before I get the hammer and log. So, wrong food to the west of the cannon, going up. And then a trail of right food going to the trap. Waiting for so many runners, you occasionally get strays. It's a judgment call on what to do. In this case, it isn't a problem since they're all heading towards the trap. Also, After I get the hammer and log, I tend to make a new path since they eat most of the previous one. When you have a stray runner at the trap, you want to drop wrong food south of the trap. If you have a lot of runners, for example, if someone moves through you, you may also want to place some cracked food north of the trap. I didn't have this problem when filming, so I don't really have an instance of this to show you. As you can see there, the collector ran through me and the runner ate the food before I was able to repair the trap, and I don't have any correct food, so I picked up some food in order to drop. Well, I hope you found this video useful and helpful. It does take some practice to defend, but once you have it down, Defender is one of the easiest roles in the minigame.